hold your breath, make a wish, count to 3. Hello everyone, my name is Justin Yehudi, and thank you all so much for coming on my YouTube channel. Sorry, my glasses are very hot, I'll put that there. And today, we'll be actually talking about the history of the Wonka chocolate bar from a year ago and right now. So, let's start with this one. This one is actually this one is the movie accuracy one, but I'll tell you a real story. It all started when the little girl actually read a book called Waldorf, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and then she wanted to actually show her dad, and she Daddy, get a look at the she had to say, Dad, look at what I just read. And then he oh wait, what did you read? I read about the chocolate, the Oompa Loompas and everything. You should probably just make a movie out of it. So his dad, the director, actually look at the book, and then he I think that's a good idea. And so I have this information item 3. Well, Waldorf actually hated the film so poorly, but then he just he actually looked at the set at the movie, and then he never seen it as long as he lived. Then he died, and 50 years later he already give it to Tim Burton. But let me just tell you the history. So this is kind of more like a movie accuracy Wonka bar, and this one is made from the Quaker company. When Charlie Bucket actually go to the candy store, and then just he wanted to have a chocolate bar, and then in the end he I think I wanted to have just one more for my grandpa. He actually get it, and then he look at all the crowd people. Then he stand by at the candy shop, and then look at it. This, AKA, it would be made from Quaker Oats. The funny thing about that, it's just the Quaker Oats company. And I actually look at this. It say the film was originally funded by the Quaker Oats company. They wanted to tie the film to a new candy bar they were going to release, And then it's funny that one of the people actually thought the Quaker Oats was a studio. And then I probably moved that. Then they the director actually say, Quaker Oats? No, that not Quaker Oats. That's not a studio, that's an oatmeal company. They only make oatmeal, not candy bar or that. And then one executive actually tell the director, I convinced them that they can actually make a Wonka bar. They can actually try to actually make a lot of money out of it. And they actually gave them $3 million to actually make a movie. And part of it have been direct to Paramount. I moved that out of the way. Paramount. This one way before Warner Brothers was. I'll get into that later. So Paramount actually make a deal with the Quaker, and they gonna make a movie. The part of the reason of the movie changed from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. It's because the Quakers actually just wanted that. But, however, an error in the chocolate bar and the chocolate formula was simply just melted too easy. So, however, they would take off the market and then all that. But however, when the movie actually don't like it, the movie thought they were terrible, the Quakers actually just, abandoned from the Palma. Someone for that. And they actually keep it for a while. Well, they actually give it back from Quaker. And then that one is the Wonka golden coupon back like a year. I don't know. I mean, at that time from the 70s, the only thing that they made was Wonka Super Scrunch Bar and Wonka Peanut Butter Oombas. But I saw on Google, when I type in Scumdy Yumja, they actually made it. And that one actually by the Quaker company, like an oatmeal. And then some of it the Quaker actually make a kit that people can actually make their own chocolate bar at that time. Now fast forward on, the Quaker company actually give, the rights to, to Warner Brothers. Because of Waldorf family that don't like the first movie, it's kind of funny they actually just abandoned Palma, and then Quaker actually take back all the rights. But then, however, the Quakers actually give the right to Warner Brothers at that type of thing. So I'll probably put a description down below that I actually found on Facebook. So at that time when they actually made Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, made from this guy right here, Tim Burton, the creator who made The Nightmare Before Christmas, Batman, and other certain type of thing. And then this guy came along right before, Quaker was done. Next week, at that time, the company wanted to actually get a movie. Well, this one that I have it when I was a kid, they used to made them a year ago when I was a little kid at Toys R Us. And some people actually say, the rapper is just garbage and they're not worth it. But the most of the fans, hey, what are you doing with, And it one is just made out of wood. It's just prop. And it one is a milk chocolate with graham crackers. So it kind of more like you dip it in with chocolate with graham cracker. And I believe I tasted it. It kind of tastes like Rice Krispie Treat. That was just pretty good at that time. And also they actually made this. I found it at I forgot what it called. It started with a K. The store started with a K. So I have no idea. I'm sorry. I forgot. They actually made this one. You can go to Wonka.com and technically you cannot anymore because it's a year old. And I want to say Charlie and the Chocolate Factory by Waldorf. Yeah, so that kind of they used to make Wonka Scumdy Yumja chocolate bar. They made Wonka chocolate waterfall bar. That one is pretty good. And that one. And that one I love them. Wonka Fantabulous Fudge Bar. That one is really good. Yeah. But most of the people actually thinking, what about the Tom and Jerry? The cat and mouse? No. That one, that did not count as the legacy of Wonka. that one is just a, like, I did not see that movie, and that one is just like kind of more like a, you could say more like a copycat, or just kind of like a knockoff Wonka, you know, like a knockoff version of Wonka. It's kind of funny that I look up on Google, they made like some Japan people make a knockoff Disneyland, and Walt Disney at that time, he did not like that. So they take the right and then put like Dreamland rather than Disneyland. But that one can be shut down and everything. Now going fast forward at the time, 2023, we have this guy. Yep, with Timothy Chalamet right here. And this one is just the regular chocolate bar. It was like pretty good. And they were like trying maybe when, you know, like trying to start with the movie as possible. Yeah, you see right here. But you can actually, well, I got it from on eBay, but you cannot actually get it because, well, the movie is just by being unleashed in movie theater. It's like in Hollywood, people are like going crowd and crazy to see the cast member and all that. That type of like kind of cool. And finally, we have this Wonka Magic Hat Gummy. Like you see, turn your tongue blue. Like you can see, like the juice. It's a magic berry, strawberry watermelon, raspberry grape, and orange strawberry. That one is kind of like pretty good. And you can see Dream It and Do It by Warner Brothers Studio Toy. And the company actually made was, I forgot what it's called. Oh yeah, that one. I mean, I wish in the future they can actually make a Wonka bar based off the movie. Well, that was just like a year ago. And funny fun fact, by the way, like, oh wait, not that one. That one is just, like that one. Yeah, like these one. Like you can actually tell on the, they're almost exact the same. Like Wonka, like a swirly, they're exact the same. And yeah, and that is the title of the Wonka history of the chocolate. If I, oh man, what a crazy, crazy road ahead. It all thanks to, you know, it almost started all like Quaker. And they want to actually by doing it, and they actually used to like own from Panama, and now been given to Warner Brothers. Yeah, how crazy is that be? Alright, well I think that all the time that I have for today. If you actually knew, well, if you actually like my video, please hit the thumb up and leave a comment down below on which Wonka version do you actually love the most. And no, like not Tom and Jerry, because that one is kind of like a knockoff version of the old and classic Wonka. Like, and that one is kind of like the nut. So it had to be in 1971, in 2005, and finally 2023. And if you're new to my channel, please hit subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notification for my next future video. And if you want to follow along with me some more, you know, whatever I do, please go hit subscribe. Well, no, like go on Facebook and go on Instagram to actually follow me on more, you know, a lot of things. So, that's all the time that I have for today. And I hope you have a good morning or good afternoon. And I'll see you soon. Alright, you have a good day. Alright, bye.